Sure.
Yeah. Lauren, I'll try to remember to extend it. If I forget, just send me an email.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. And I did get some tests already. I got Emma's, Abby's, Karen's, and Nicholas. So I have half of them. All right. So I'm waiting for Nathan, Matthew,
Me.
Gavin, and Lawrence.
So, Mrs. Palmer, how are you gonna grade them and show us our grade? Is it gonna be through Google Classroom?
Yeah, I should have. I sent it through Google Classroom. It said release it. I sent you yours. I sent the grades. I think maybe I didn't.
Oh wait, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I remember now.
We have. Okay. Yeah, and there were 50 points on that quiz. Okay. All right. How about homework last night? How'd that go?
It was
Good.
really
Page
good.
500. Good. Page 524. Although 15 to 5, maybe 523 first.
Yeah, 523, 1 through 4.
Yeah, boy, I wrote my numbers down wrong. Okay. 523, 1 to 4. Use the distributive property. Okay. All right, so let's take that out and take a look at how you did. I'm going to start. I don't have Abby with me, or do I have Abby?
Yeah.
Oh, Abby, you're here? Okay. Abby, could you do number 1?
For 1, I got 3 times the quantity of 7b minus 5a.
Yes, good. 3 times the quantity, 7b minus 5a. All right, good work. Number 2, Emma.
I said 2c times the quantity 7c plus 1.
Yes. All right, put that up. 2c times the quantity 7c plus 1. Number 3, Gavin. Now you have to unmute Gavin. Gavin, are you with me?
Sorry.
Unmute. Okay. All right, number 3, Gavin.
Number 3.
Mm-hmm.
What? Where did it go? Are you serious?
Okay, I'm going to go to Karen for number 3.
Give me a second.
All right, well, I'm going to go to Karen, Gavin. Go ahead and take your time. Okay, Karen, you have to unmute, honey.
Hold on, I unmuted already.
Okay.
So for number 3, I got GH. And then in parentheses, I have 10GH plus 9H minus G.
Yes, that's it. Very good.
Yes.
Right. Number 3, GH, and then in parentheses, 10GH plus 9H minus G. All right, number 4, Lauren.
I got 2jk times the quantity of 6k plus 3k.
2jk, quantity 6k.
Yeah.
All right, what else did you say inside there?
Plus 3k.
All right, I think you're missing something because there should be 3 terms. If you take out 2jk, you have 6k. I got that. But then your middle term, you would get 3j, and then you should have a third term with just jk. All right, so there's number 4. 2jk times the quantity 6k plus 3j plus jk. Okay. We went over to the next page to number 15. Number 15, Matthew.
Uh, 15.
Mm-hmm.
I said 8. Parentheses 2 minus 5y.
Okay, we can only take out the 8, so we'll have a 2t left. 8, and then in parentheses, 2t minus 5y.
Okay.
Okay. Number 16, Nathan.
Oh, I forgot my t. That's what.
Oh, that's okay. All right. 16 for Nathan.
So I said 30v. Oh, wait, no. Okay, sorry. 10. And then in parentheses, 3v plus 5x.
That's it. All right. 10 times the quantity 3v plus 5x. All right. 17, Nicholas.
For 17, I got 2k in parentheses k plus 2.
Yeah, good. 2k times the quantity k plus 2. All right. 18, Abby.
For 18, I got 5z times the quantity of z plus 2.
Yes, good. 5z times the quantity z plus 2. All right, and 19, Emma.
I said 2ab times the quantity 2ab plus a minus 5b. I don't know if I got that right.
Yep, that was right. I'm going to write it down so everyone can see it, right? Because this one's getting a little bit more complicated, but it's still the same principle. The biggest number that they have in common is 2, all right? And a to the first power and a b to the first power. So we factor out 2ab, and then inside we still have 2ab plus a minus 5b. Right, number 20. Gavin, did you find what you were looking for?
I do not know where it went, but wait, I think I found it. Make it here. Yeah, I think I found it. What? Wait,
20.
which one? 1t. 1, 3.
Did you not number them?
Wait, I don't know if I have the right one. Is it page 514?
No. Nope. Let me go on to Lauren for number 20. Lauren, what do you
Why does this keep happening to
Lauren,
me?
what do you have for number 20?
Okay. I have 5c squared v times the quantity of v minus 3v plus v squared.
The only thing I would change is inside your quantity. I would make it a 1 instead of a...
Oh, yeah. Sorry. It just looked weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so 5c squared v times the quantity 1 minus 3v plus v squared. Okay, good work, guys. Almost as good as you guys coming in and putting them on the board so we can take a look at them. Okay. I don't know if you saw on your Google Classroom, there's also some videos that talk about what we're doing and even go ahead to what we'll be doing next. So those are there for your enjoyment to watch. But let's look. I'm going to give you some examples to do that was like your homework, but I just want to make sure You guys are okay. So how about a piece of paper, or, you know, I'm using a whiteboard, whatever you're using at home. I don't think we did this one yesterday. 15x plus 25x squared. Maybe we did. It kind of looks familiar, but I'm not sure. Second example. Oh, maybe we did that one. All right, giving you a new one. Okay, write this down. I'll show it to you in a second, but you can start writing 12xy plus 24xy squared minus 30x squared y to the fourth. Okay, 12xy plus 24xy squared minus 30x squared y to the fourth. Okay. First thing we do are look at the numbers, and we have to figure out what's the greatest common factor. Biggest number I could divide all of those by. Abby, what do you think?
6.
Was that you, Abby?
That was Matthew.
I wasn't looking. I had the board in front of me. I was like, was that Abby's voice? Okay. Abby, do you agree that it's 6?
I said it. I said.
Yeah.
Okay, 6. Okay, good. Now we look at our variables. We have to take x to whatever the least exponent and y to the least exponent. So what is there enough x's? Is there an x in every one? Abby, is there an x in every term?
Yes.
So we can pull out an x. X to what power can we pull out?
First power.
Good. Is there a y in every single term?
Yep.
Then we can pull out a y. Y to what power?
First power.
Okay, good. So we're pulling out 6xy, and we have our parentheses. Now, there's 2 ways to do what goes inside. You could say, what would I have to multiply 6xy by to get 12xy? Or you could do division, 12xy divided by 6xy. Okay? Either way, Matthew, what am I going to get inside?
I said 2.
What would the first term? Yeah. I like your 2. Then what? Keep going, Matthew. What's 24 divided by 6? Oh, I think you froze. Are you still with me, Matthew? All right, let me jump to Lauren. Lauren, what would the second term be? Oh, there's Matthew back. Sorry. Okay.
Plus
all right.
4y.
How about the last term, Matthew?
Plus 4y.
Plus 4y. Good. Can you give me the last one,
I'm not
Matthew?
sure about it.
You're not sure about the last one?
All
right. For the last term.
Yeah. It is x. I don't know what the power.
Okay.
4.
All right. So 2
3.
plus 4y minus 5x. Y is going to be to the third power. Okay, because if we had y to the fourth and we divided it by y to the first, when we divide, we just subtract exponents.
So we add exponents.
Okay. Do you guys have questions on this type of problem? Like, is there anybody that is lost from homework last night or this problem? Okay. All right.
No.
We're going to look at the real world example. It's at the top of page 521. We're going to do some problems like this today. Emma, can you read that about Penny the Fox Terrier?
Yeah, sorry, my pages are yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Penny is a fox trainer who competes with her trainer in the agility course. Within the course, Penny must leap over a hurdle. The expression 20t minus 16t squared models the height of the leap in inches after t seconds. Factor the expression, then find the height of Penny's leap after 0.5 seconds.
Okay, so they go through an awful lot of work factoring. I don't think you guys take that long to factor as they did, but they went ahead and factored 20t minus 16t squared, and they ended up with factoring out a 4t, and then it said they were left with 5 minus 4t, okay? So they factored it, they end up with this equation. Then find the height of Penny's leap after 0.5 seconds, after a half of a second. The t is time, okay? So all we have to do is put in 0.5 wherever you see a t. All right, so we're going to do 4, and we're going to put in a 0.5 for t. All right, and then we're going to say, and then in parentheses, 5 minus 4 times 0.5. All right, let's work in our parentheses first, okay? 4 times 0.5, which is just half, okay? So 4 times 0.5 is 2, because half of 4 is 2. So this is 5 minus 2. That's going to be 3. That's in my parentheses. Outside of them, I have 4 times 1/2. Half of 4 is 2. All right, so I have 2 times 3, which is 6. All right, they did that in the example. All right, so after a half of a second, Penny will be 6 inches above the ground. Okay, there's one for us to try about kangaroos. Gavin, can you read us this problem about kangaroos? It's on page 521, number 2. Okay, you have to unmute, Gav. All right.
Sorry.
No,
number
page
22.
521, number 2. About a kangaroo.
Oh, I thought you said 22. Sorry. The height of a kangaroo's hop in inches after t seconds can be modeled by 24t minus 16t to the second. Factor the expression, then find the height of the kangaroo after 1 second.
So first factor it. I don't know why we have to factor. We could really just put a 1 in there, but it's okay. We'll factor it. Gavin, how would you factor that? What would you do for the number? 24 and 16, what's the greatest common factor? Or basically, what's the biggest number you could divide 24 and 16 by? Bigger.
4. Wait.
8. Good.
8.
Okay, so we're going to factor out an 8. And then we have a t to the first power and a t to the second power. We can only take the lowest power, so we're going to factor out just t to the first. All right? Our factor looks like that, 8t, and then we have parentheses. All right. All right, so Gavin, 24t divided by 8t. What's going to go here?
3.
And then the minus sign. Okay. What goes next? 16t squared divided by 8t.
2.
And do we have any t's left? T squared divided by t.
To the second. Wait. T. 2t.
Just 2t. Good. Okay, so that's the factored part. That's your first part. All right, Gavin, find the height after 1 second. So you're going to put in a 1 anywhere you see a t, okay? So that's going to be 3 minus 2 times 1. What's 2 times 1? Good.
2.
3 minus 2?
1.
8 times 1?
8.
Good. So that was out here, and then we'll do 8 times 1 again, and it's 8. Okay, 8 inches for the kangaroo. Do our time. Okay, I think I can give you one more example. All right. I'm going to read this to you. You don't have to write down the story. You'll just write down the expression. All right. So sometimes we use these in football. I know a kangaroo hop. You do these a lot in algebra too. Kangaroo hop is big. Kicking a football is big. Okay. Because it kind of goes in that same shape. A football is kicked into the air. The height of the football in feet after X seconds can be modeled after the expression negative 16x squared plus 16x. So you can write that down. That's the expression. All right. The height.
Where are we?
This is just one that I'm giving you. And so this isn't in your book. You're just writing this expression down. Okay. A football is kicked into the air. The height of the football in feet after X seconds is modeled by this expression. Negative 16x squared plus 16x. Factor this expression. We're going to do that first, and then I'm going to ask you to find the height after some seconds. But at first, I want you to factor this. Okay, so everybody factor this expression. Okay, I'm going to show you something for this one. I'm looking at my numbers. I'm going to factor out the negative 16. I'm not going to factor out just a regular 16, okay? So factor out negative 16 and factor out an x. So you're factoring out negative 16x. Something happens inside to your sign then. That's what I want to show you. Okay? So if you factor out a negative 16x, Emma, tell me what's inside. Okay? Can you help me with that, Emma?
It would just be positive x.
Let me do the first part. So we have negative 16x squared divided by negative 16x, and you said a positive x. Good. So that first term turned positive. What's going to happen to my second term when I do a positive 16x divided by a negative 16x?
It's just going to be a negative 1.
Yes, good. Negative 1. So we factored it out a negative 16x. Inside we have x minus 1. Okay. I want you guys, you might want to use a calculator for this part because I'm going to give you a decimal. After 0.3 seconds, tell me how high that football will be. So anywhere you see an x, you're going to fill it in with a 0.3. All right, so you're going to want to use a calculator for that. Okay, you're going to do negative 16 times 0.3. And inside, you're going to do 0.3 minus 1. All right, I'm going to take a survey. I'm putting 60 seconds on the clock from now. From now. Okay. You guys have 60 seconds.
Can you read the question again?
A football is kicked in the air. The height of the football in feet after X seconds is modeled by negative 16x squared plus 16x. Factor the expression, which we did, and we said it was negative 16x times the quantity x minus 1. Find the height of the football after 0.3 seconds.
Can I say the answer then?
Well, we got 19 seconds, but you can give me yours first. The countdown. Lauren looks kind of ready.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, can I see what I got?
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, Matthew. All right, Matthew's gonna
I
go
got
first.
3.36 feet.
3.36 feet for Matthew. Okay, 1 vote for that. Abby?
I got the same as Matthew.
Okay. Emma?
Wait, did you say did you give us the things in inches or feet?
Feet.
Oh. I didn't use a calculator, so
What, did you get something else? That's okay.
yeah.
Go, tell me what you got.
16.128.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't have a calculator on me.
Okay. You know, on your Chromebook, you can always just Google calculator and pull one up on your
Yeah.
screen. That's what I do if I don't have my phone handy. Gavin?
Yeah. Yes.
I'm looking for your vote for this answer.
You get the,
Okay, Karen?
Uh, 3.36 feet.
Okay, 3 votes for that one. Lauren?
I got negative 3.36 feet.
Okay. Negative 3 points. Matthew, I got Matthew already. Nathan?
Negative times the negative is.
Nathan Snyder? You're muted, Nathan.
3.36 is what I said.
Okay, and Nicholas.
3.36 feet.
All right, so our looks like this. And it is 3.36 feet. Good job. Yeah, and
Yay.
Lauren, because our first term would be negative, and then inside the parentheses would be negative also. So negative times a negative would give you a positive. Also, I like the way you go, I got a negative. Like that kind of was like, it's kind of didn't make sense to you because, right, the height of the football couldn't be negative because it would be like down in the ground somewhere. So if you do get something like that, be like, all right, that doesn't make sense. So I wonder, you know, what happened. All right, I have 6 problems for you guys to try. Number 13 and 14 on 523. And then on page 524, 45 to 48. All right, so that's just 6 problems. Okay, 523, 13 and 14, 524, 45 to 48. All right, I have to let you go to religion, but have a great day, guys.
Thanks, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.